Alright, adventurer. I suppose it's time I told you about the first story of one of these dragon bracelets. So for starters, they're known as Dragon Kinship bracelets. And you can only get them from a dragon when you have either done a great deal of service or something like that with a dragon. They can elect to give you one of these. The first story I'll tell you about is the copper band. Copper band I obviously got from a copper dragon. Now, as you know, copper dragons are notoriously playful and love pranks and riddles. And so, in my travels, I was traveling looking for some kind of secret ingredients or special ingredients that were very hard to come by. And in my travels, I came across a copper dragon. He was stopping people on the road and demanding that they play a game of riddles with him. And so we began. We went back and forth with a few riddles, and it was my turn to tell a riddle. And while this riddle is not particularly complex for people, the concept of it was lost on the dragon apparently. The riddle was this: the rich don't need me, the poor have me. If you eat me, you will die. And the dragon could not seem to come up with an answer. So finally, he said he was stumped. This took a great many hours. I finally told him the answer is nothing. He laughed for a solid 5 minutes. He thought it was absolutely ridiculous he couldn't come up with the answer, and that the answer was kind of funny. So he allowed me to pass, but I chose to stay and talk. And I got to know him a little bit better, and I had heard that he was a little afraid. There was a local group of monster hunters roaming the area, and they'd come a little too close to his lair. So I told him, I said, "You think they're looking for you?" And of course they were looking for him. He's a dragon. It's a valuable target. And so I said, I think I might be able to help you with that. So I went back into town, and I gave the monster hunters a little bit of false information, and sent them off. They were never seen again. Now, whether or not they are traveling about and they found other dragons to attempt to slay or what, I don't know. But apparently the copper dragon was so happy that I was able to sort of fend off the would-be hunters that he rewarded me with my very first Dragon Kinship bracelet. So now anytime I come across a dragon of the copper variety, they see this and they know that I have done a great deal of service to one of their kind, and they do not immediately try to incinerate me or make me tell them riddles and play pranks. But that is the first story of my Dragon Kinship bracelets.